I'm Dylan Kobstick, and today I'm here with Kenneth Fennell from the PAL Center.
Hi, how are you?
Good. So what exactly is the PAL Center?
The PAL Center is the Police Athletic League. It's a recreational center that has been in existence since 1976, and we just moved into our current location about 10 years ago, which was an old armory that we renovated.
Okay, so what exactly does the PAL Center offer for the community?
We have various programs, activities, events throughout the year. We have after-school tutoring, open gym, and when people think of PAL, naturally they think of basketball. And yes, we do offer basketball and open gym as well as basketball leagues, but we have much more than that. We have over 40 programs, activities, events throughout the year. They range from cultural activities to arts and educational programs, as well as sports.
Okay.
So our sports range from basketball to wrestling to track, boxing, taekwondo. But we also have arts and educational programs such as our FAME program for the summer, which is fun activities for middle school enrichment. And we have our family nights once a month from September through March, which feature a different theme every month, which includes bingo, science night, math night, holiday carnival. We have the arts and cultural night, which features arts and art talents of our members. We have our youth rally that's coming up the third Saturday in June, right after school is out on June 17th, from 12 noon to 3 p.m. And that everything at our youth rally is free. We have Mexican folklore dance group. That particular dance group, which is part of the PAL umbrella, has performed in the past for the Pope when the Pope was here in Philadelphia, as well as the United States Mexican consul. So we are a rec center, but we are very diverse in all the programs, activities, events that we have January through December.
Wow. So who actually runs the PAL Center?
I'm going to say we do. I mean, you have a leader, but I certainly cannot do it by myself. When I first started PAL as the program director, I'm now the director of operations for Greater Norristown Police Athletic League. And so we have a staff, we have volunteers. Those volunteers range from family members and parents in the community, as well as students from various colleges and universities in the area, such as Cabrini, Eastern, or Sinus, and other schools in the area. So this is not something that one person does. It takes a team, and we have an excellent team at Greater Norristown Police Athletic League. In addition to that, we have a board that helps out, particularly with our family nights and other programs and activities and events throughout the year. We have partnerships with organizations such as ACLAMO, the Montgomery County Chamber of Commerce, the Norristown Library, Family Service, and the list goes on in terms of our various partners in the community that help us out with different programs, activities, events that we have throughout the year.
Okay. So how did the PAL Center get started? I know it's been around for a while now. So.
Like other PAL centers across the country and the region, it was started by police officers, one of those police officers being Willie Richette. And it mirrored the other PALs in much larger communities such as Philadelphia and New York City and other places around the country. And it was set up to give outlets for youth like yourself in your age bracket and younger, an opportunity to come to a safe place such as Greater Norristown Police Athletic League, where they can be involved in activities, events, but at the same time they can be mentored and there can be guidelines and structures to help them become productive citizens, which is part of our mission statement.
Oh, nice. So what's your actual role in the PAL Center?
My title is Director of Operations, but my role is multi-level, multi-dimensional, because I'm responsible for a lot of the aspects of business that take place at PAL, from operations to community relations, public relations, marketing, sales, programming, making sure that the programs have what they need in terms of daily operations, and in the case of sports, making sure that they have the tools they need to compete at a high level as members of the Police Athletic League. It involves a day like today. It's 90+ degrees. I have to make sure the air conditioning is working, or I will have a whole lot of staff members who won't be happy, as well as members of PAL coming in and it's burning up. That's part of my responsibility. You have to look at it like a business where you're running the entire business, and every part of that business has to be smooth, running in conjunction with every other part of that business.
So you said that people such as in my age group or younger can attend. What's like the youngest you've ever had come in?
6 years old through 17 in terms of minors, and then 18 through 60+ years of age, depending on what the program is and what activity and event is taking place.
So how can you sign up for certain activities?
You can come right into our front desk at the PAL Center, 340 Harding Boulevard, sign up for a membership. You can download the membership from our website. You can get a membership. You can fax it in. You can scan it and email it to us.
Okay.
And the membership is $10 for 17 and under, $25 18 and above, and that is a minimal fee when you look at some of the other rec centers in the area, as well as some of the actual fitness centers. There's as much as $150, $75 for 1 year. For 17 and under, we're only talking about $10 per year.
Okay. So now, do you guys have like distinct sports or activities or even events for kids or adults?
Yes. For basketball, we have traveling basketball teams that travel in the area and play in various leagues. We have open gym right after school Monday through Friday, beginning at 3 p.m. We have a track team that goes to nationals every year. Every year our members qualify for the national championships, whether they be in Florida, Ohio, Texas, California. They qualify based upon their performances. We are a wrestling team that has been very successful, and they go to regionals every year. We have a boxing team where one of our members has gone, well, first of all, he was, at 14, he was the Mid-Atlantic and Regional 145-pound silver glove champion. He's still with us, and he qualified the following year as well. And he goes to nationals every year. And there are other talented boxers, young boxers that are up and coming in our program.
Wow. So do you really have to like live in Norristown to get into the PAL Center?
Absolutely not.
No?
We have had members on our track team that have come as far away as Mount Airy in Philadelphia, as well as Conshohocken. We've had boxers that have come as far away as Wilkes-Barre. We've had performers, participants from wrestling. It's not just Norristown, it's greater Norristown surrounding communities. So that would include Bridgeport, Conshohocken, Plymouth White Marsh, King of Prussia, Lower Providence, Collegeville, East Norriton, West Norriton, and of course Norristown, as well as other areas.
So do the people that work at the PAL Center, I know one of my friends, Francis Waweru, he
Yes.
worked at the PAL Center.
That's correct.
Are they volunteers or are they also paid?
Well, in the case of Francis, he was an employee. But as I mentioned a few minutes ago, we have a diverse roster of volunteers that come from all. We have police officers that volunteer from Conshohocken, from Norristown, from Lower Providence, from Upper Marion Township, East Norriton, West Norriton, Plymouth, particularly in our Patty Simon Law Enforcement Can Food Drive, which is our annual food drive that we gather cans, goods, and different packages of foods, and we donate it to 5 different locations. One of those locations is the Salvation Army of Norristown. It goes to food banks in the area, and we all, as a larger community, representing all of those police departments that I mentioned, all participate. We have college students that come from Eastern, Ursinus, Cabrini, who have volunteered. When we have our Dr. Martin Luther King Community Day of Service every year, it is the largest partnership event in Montgomery County. We've had as many as 600 volunteers with college students as far south and west as Widener and Westchester, and as far north and east as Temple University, Ambler, and all in between. We've, of course, had students like yourselves from Norristown Area High School, but also from private high schools as well in the area, all participating, making sure that Norristown as a county seat is recognized for all the good things that Norristown does, because we have very, very, very active, great citizens in Norristown, in the borough, who participate and typically don't get the recognition, but are active year-round within the borough of Norristown.
Definitely. So out of all the activities that you listed, all the events that you listed, which was a great amount,
and that's not all of them as well. I mean, like I said, it's over 40 programs, activities, events.
What would you consider your favorite activity or event?
I can't say I have a favorite because, one, I would be lying, and two, each program, activity, event represents a different aspect of life. When you're talking about arts and cultural programs and educational programs, they take a different approach and there's a different focus than sports. Now, all of these activities, events, and programs have a focus. Obviously, it's about academics, it's about growing in maturity and gaining cognitive and critical thinking skills. It's about preparing oneself for future aspects of life. So there's no one perfect program or activity or event. All of these enhance and uplift our youth, and certainly we need to be involved as citizens of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, where, regardless of what community we come from, to enhance and support and uplift our youth in Norristown and surrounding areas. Chess is a great program I did mention. It develops cognitive and critical thinking skills. The Mexican folklore dance group, the track, the boxing develop not only cognitive and critical thinking skills, but they're also great in terms of cardiovascular workouts, which is part of life that you have to develop in terms of being healthy. So there's no great program. We have so many programs that no one can say there's not a program here for any of our youth and or adults that are interested in coming to PAL. These programs are important because they develop character in young people who will become adults, who will be the leaders of tomorrow for Norristown Borough and surrounding areas. So it's important that we have these because this is all about our youth, all about our youth.
So did you grow up in Norristown?
I did not. Before coming to PAL, I was active in terms of performing community service with my fraternity, Kappa Alpha Psi Norristown Alumni Chapter, but I had always been aware of my surroundings. I went to Cheltenham High School, so of course Norristown was always the powerhouse or one of the powerhouses in basketball. So I was aware of Norristown even prior to coming to Greater Norristown Police Athletic League.
So how does someone really get about going to volunteer at the PAL Center?
Simply asking.
Just going
if you ask, we'll find an opportunity for you, whether it be in our community garden, which we've had Norristown area school, high school students participating for the last 5+ years. It could be for tutoring. It could be monitoring the gym. It could be helping out with chess. It could be family nights. We have so many programs and we're needing volunteers all the time.
So is there like a certain age limit you have to be a volunteer?
No. We've had high school students who have participated and helped out for our family nights, for our youth rally, for our Dr. Martin Luther King Community Day of Service. Wherever they want to volunteer, if they're willing, we'll find a place for them to volunteer and share their talents.
So you've probably already said this, but why is the PAL Center so important for us to have here in Norristown?
Well, again, it's a safe place to go. It's a place where there are different activities and events that youth and adults can participate in. It's a place where we've had community discussions at PAL. It's a place that is needed and is used to service the citizens of the Norristown area as well as outside of Norristown Borough proper. It's a place that can nurture our youth, can build friendships and relationships, can assist in getting jobs. We've had job fairs twice a year, so there are plenty of resources where people say, hey, I'm looking for a job. They can come to the PAL because every time we have a job fair, there are companies that are saying, we got some good candidates, but we're certainly looking for more, and we have more job opportunities if the candidates are seeking jobs. We have that. So we provide that forum for, our community.
Okay. So do you have any last minute advice for any of the people watching around?
I would say that if you don't know, come and ask. If you have heard, come and explore and research. If you want to participate, come and sign up. If you're not sure, you go to our Facebook profile page, go to our website, come in person, call, email us. We will provide you whatever information and whatever resource you need. That's why we're here, to help you. And if you don't come out, we can't help you. If you don't ask, we don't know you have a question. But if you ask, we will give you as much information as possible.
Yeah, definitely. I've actually been involved with the PAL Center when I was really young. I used to play basketball there. Okay. I was in the Norristown League.
Not too young to come back.
Exactly. I'm
doors open.
Actually thinking about it because I'm going to Widener to be in their honors college, and we're most likely going to be coming back to be volunteering and other stuff like that.
Sure.
And I think it's a great way to really give back to the community and bring them together.
Absolutely. And speaking there, in terms of coming together, we will have our youth rally Saturday, June 17th, 12 noon to 3 p.m. And we're going to add a few new special things that will be part of that youth rally that day. We'll have some giveaways that we never had before. We'll have a dunk tank.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'll be one of the people sitting in the dunk tank. Hopefully, everyone has bad aim. We have Wawa is one of our sponsors for that day, as well as Capelli Sport and Dick's Sporting Goods. So
Okay.
Dick's Sporting Goods is going to provide us a lot of sports giveaways that we'll be giving out.
Oh, wow. Well,
And everything is free that day, from hot dogs to pretzels to any desserts in terms of ice creams or water ices that we have, juices, all of that will be free. Chick-fil-A is getting on board with this in East Norriton, so we'll definitely have a wide variety of free foods and gifts and giveaways that day. We have the police department, the fire department, the Montgomery County Sheriff's Department, Montgomery County District Attorney's Office, as well as the Montgomery County Public Defender's Office on board with us. So it's really going to be a great day. We'll have a band, we'll have a DJ, so we'll really have a great day. We'll have face painters, for the little kids, particularly the girls who love that. So, it's really going to be a great day, and we look forward to having everyone there on Saturday, June 17th from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. Everything is free.
Everything's free.
Yes.
Gotta love that. Well, it was great talking to you.
Thank you.
It's great
I
hearing
appreciate
about
that.
the PAL Center, and I'm glad that it's still going around.
Yes,
You know.
absolutely. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.